Sounds good.
So Eric, it's finally here, 2026 home opener. How does it feel for you guys to finally be getting back going and kind of starting things off?
No, it feels exciting for sure. I think we've been waiting for this moment to get back into our stadium with our fans and start the season up just how we ended last year a little bit. I guess it was a positive season for us. It ended obviously in a not the way we wanted it. So just having another opportunity to start this new year with new players and a new coaching staff, very excited.
Great result for you guys in the weekend, kind of a good confidence booster as we're getting now into the regular season. How does it feel to be kind of seeing the style that Junior's been implementing, kind of starting to pay off as you guys now try to get going here?
Yeah, no, I think this weekend's result and the way just the philosophy that we played and been working on really showed. So it's very reassuring to us that we can, compete in the way our coach and coaching staff want us to. So it's very excited to, kind of demonstrate that to the whole league and also our fans again, but actually in a very competitive, game. Obviously, this weekend was competitive because it was a rivalry game, but now going into each weekend the same type of mentality, it's very very reassuring.
Yeah, first matches are often just you guys trying to feel things out, trying to get back in front of a crowd, things like that. For you as a player, what are some of the biggest adjustments that you see just trying to get things going in that first 90 minutes of the year?
I think just trying to keep it simple as much as possible. Like you said, it's the very first game, and we don't want to overdo it. We're just trying to really get a rhythm for ourselves and as a group. Obviously, preseason is it does help, but now we're getting into the mentality of results matter and points, either one or a win, obviously more important. So it's just about trying to get some rhythm and feel comfortable with this first game and not really try to overdo anything.
Eric, you're obviously one of the unexperienced, unquestioned leaders on this team. Last year, you talked about how you felt very comfortable with the camaraderie of the locker room
Mhm.
going into the season. How has this preseason been for you guys, and how do you feel when there's a lot of turnover every
Yeah.
year in the USL? A lot of new players come onto the roster year after year.
No, it's been really really good so far. I think having a core of the group come back really really does help, and it's easier for the new players to transition into our locker room and our group because like we said before, last year was a very strong group, strong locker room, and just kind of picking off that, yeah, it really made the new players comfortable and start getting them going with us, and also their personalities. We're all grown men, and they show their personalities in a way where they can handle the banter and handle the aggressiveness that we want on the field, and their talents and skills really show why they're here.
Last question for me. Objectives for this team. Obviously, you guys made the playoffs last year. I'm assuming that's where the baseline starts this
Yeah.
year at bare minimum. What are the objectives for the team and objectives for yourself going into this 2026 season as far as trying to transcend?
Yeah, just taking each game one at a time, and progressing each game. Obviously, we start this weekend, so we want to come out with a positive note. But we gotta just go out there and do what we've been working on all preseason to get a little bit better, and hopefully we can come out with a win in front of our home crowd and the home opener, and then after that we take the next game as it comes.
What's going to be the personality and the style of this team?
We're going to be very competitive, like always. We're going to want to be a possession team, and also a high pressing team at some point. Just trying to work off the defensive, side of, what do you call it? I guess like counter pressing as well. That's been a big philosophy for us. We want to be that same dynamic team going forward, and when things kind of get cut off or don't work, we want to be that aggressive team that can win it right back in our opposing's half. That way, we're closer to goal. Good. Yeah, go ahead, dude. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. I was going to ask about we're getting ready to have a ceremony for these youngsters.
Yeah.
About 6 or 7 of them from the youth academy are going to be signing contracts. Just talk about the progress of the youngsters
Cool.
and just what you think of them, practicing with these kids throughout the preseason.
Yeah, no, it's a very exciting day for them. A moment for the club for sure. I hope they enjoy it and they don't take it for granted. Not everybody gets the opportunity to train with professional players in a professional club, and I think they've started to get that concept and come out, train very hard and not just be super quiet young men. They should be asking a lot of questions and trying to get better themselves. But yeah, no, very excited for them and their family, and I'll probably have some time to come out here and watch them do what they need to do, and hopefully continue striving out on the field with us. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.